Showers tonight, 48, and gusty around the edges. And what you have tomorrow is showers and sunbreak, 62, fine for fall and football. And then on your Sunday, you have partly sunny conditions, 64, partly sunny on Monday, 65, partly sunny on Tuesday, 68. So what we're doing is just getting used to your pre-winter condition.
Ready for that?
It's been a pleasure. Hey,
hey,
right, Jeff, sorry, but I see you around.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, hello there. I see you around, too. You betcha.
You better. We're not done with you yet.
Oh.
So
No, we're
go
not.
Away.
No, we're not. As many of you know, our favorite weatherman and storyteller, Ray Ramsey, is about to hang up his isobars and satellite photos and forecast his farewell. After 20 years here at KOMO, Ray's retiring. Somehow that word doesn't fit his personality. Anyway, this afternoon, friends and fellow workers gathering, and Ray going out as he came in, dropping one-liners right and left.
Marvelous group, and I feel that out there someplace there's $1 million with my name on it misspelled. The only thing okay, I know my wife will appreciate it. Some people wondered why I'm retiring so early. I'm not retiring early. I was old when they had 3-cent stamps. As a matter of fact, my wife is the only lady in the neighborhood that has a recipe for curds and whey. You can figure it out.
As always, it was vintage Ramsey.
In fact, for 2 decades, Ray has been the spice of our lives and yours, and he's given special meaning to singing in the rain and dancing in the sunshine. And tonight, Ray, you're our inside story. Although, as KOMO's Bob Franson found out, getting the scoop on Ramsey means trying to catch Ray on the run.
And the running starts about 3:30 every afternoon when Ray sweeps into the Weather Service offices. All right. From here on out, it's a study in perpetual motion and the zanies.
Okay, you want to know the forecast, aren't you? It's cloudy between my ears.
It's been a real trip. It's been a real kick. We don't see him all the time because we work rotating shifts, but when we do see him, it sure brightens the day, I think.
That's one way to put it.
Right.
Is he always zany?
He's never seems to be in a mood where he's somber, that's for sure. He's always got a sense of humor.
And people said, well, why are you giving it up? Because I've gotten to this age. You get older, you know what I mean? It starts to creep up on you.
Okay, Ray, enough. Folks, there really is some serious business going on here. Ray does scour the information to help bring you the most comprehensive weathercast.
Do we want it as 00Z Saturday? That's number 1? Okay, good. The whole forecast for the United States, the world, and Mexico is on this little Xerox machine, folks.
At KOMO, few people know Raymond better than 2 who have worked with him all these years.
I think you see him on the air as he is. I've never known another Ray Ramsey, and I've known him since I was 8 years old. On to the weather. Not a bad day today.
Bruce was out there having one of those sports luncheons, Seattle University. I was out, had a salad. I really don't like salads. I like something to get my teeth into, like a glass of water.
The question that I'm asked all the time in the street, is he really as nutty in person as he is on camera? I tell all of you right now, that's true. He really is. He's the same person.
Underneath it all, what is Ray Ramsey like?
Oh, he's a warm, compassionate individual. He'll never let you know that. You know that. But he's a warm person and just a lot of fun.
I hope his horse always comes in first. And I just, I look at him as family, and I love him.
And Raymond, I just hope that your life is as enjoyable and exciting for you in retirement as it's been for all of us in watching you work here at KOMO.
And Ray, that goes double from all of us here, including Steve Poole, who's been digging into your past a little.
I guess I have more mixed feelings than perhaps anyone about all this. I have to step into some pretty big shoes. I don't mean to date Ray, but I grew up watching him on TV, and even as a kid, I knew he was a Northwest landmark. Well, let me take you back and show you what I mean. This is the earliest photograph I could find of Ray in our files. I think he had all the others destroyed. He's a man who has charmed our lives for 20 years here on KOMO, during the weather, of course, and in the early days, he even sold ovens.
This way. If husbands had to clean ovens, there'd be a lot more self-cleaning ranges sold in this country. That brings up a point. Instead of replacing the old oven, right?
Oh, I could just kill myself because I got so interested in my squat position.
Telling jokes on live TV is tough, but throughout the years, Ray always seemed to have one that worked.
No, really. Well, I'll tell you what happened to me. I went to the doctor and I told him my foot hurt. And he said, I said, what am I supposed to do? You know what he said? Limp. Well, so who paid to get in? I really didn't say that.
Now, occasionally, our camera people would throw him a curve, an unexpected weather shot, but the master always handled it.
Yeah, look at that. Mr. Wizard, Mr. Wizard. We've got about, yes, isn't he an adorable little twit? Doggone. But the thing of it is, anyway, we've got about 30 degrees now. Here. That's right, Mr. Mill. Hello, Mr. Millie.
Believe it or not, at one time, there was even a cartoon strip modeled after Ray.
I'm a serious newscaster, and I don't think management should ask me to say, here's Dandy.
If you knew Susie like I know Susie.
There is also a warmth in Ray Ramsey. You can see it when he visits school kids during his Christmas card contest. Really, I don't think a more gracious and gifted individual has ever stepped in front of a camera in this town.
Nobody does it better.
Wrap your head in aluminum foil and rub your tummy with linseed oil. Hey.
Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, you're the best.
They say that change is inevitable. That does not mean that it is easy. I, for one, am going to miss Ray Ramsey, and I hope that for years to come, he will continue to let me call him Dad. I'm Steve Poole.
Is that all right with you,
know,
Dad?
that is marvelous, and here is the young gentleman to watch, that's Stephen, because he's marvelous.
Well, he's been studying with a master for some time.
And that was marvelous,
Ray,
and you're marvelous.
Tell us what you're going to
What
do.
are you going to do?
What am I going to do? Well, spending that time in the Air Force, I have the good fortune to be able to fly any place in the United States of the world free. And my wife, she doesn't really like to cook. As a matter of fact, she's never been much of a cook because, you see, every recipe starts out with take a clean pan. So she'll be flying along with me. And then you like to go down to Nevada. You like to do that. And what I do, when I do wager, I always give 10% to one of my favorite charities. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that since 1968. It's been tough.
But the thought is there.
It is, really. And so that's mainly what we have on the agenda. And then I have the little joint over in the lake and all the mechanical ability of a cabbage. And they're teaching me down here to carpentry and if it fits within a half an inch, that's good enough. I'll wood putty it. And I'll be back and forth. You never know where I'll pop up.
You won't forget us.
Oh, never.
Our best to Joe and Jody and Scott. And
that's right. And
enjoy it, whatever it is. You deserve it.
And I appreciate it very much. And bless your heart. And thank you very much. And you, and God love you all. Now, what we do is we've got this machine gun delivery and the slingshot thought. Talk John Coleman. He called. He's the director of what you call your normal
KOMO News Tribune.
The KOMO News Tribune. So what we say is we're gonna time to retire. There goes that.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. Hang
not
tight.
Yet, Raymond.
Come over here. Come over here between
Not
us.
yet. Not yet.
Am I getting up now too?
Yes,
okay.
we're not. Now, hang tight because we're not finished. We know you had a big tribute on the 5 o'clock report. But tonight, sort of a one more thing to do, a 6:30 update, if you will.
Oh. So right now, what we're going to do is focus on you, Ray Ramsey, for the next couple of minutes, because now, in your own words and your own pictures, this is your life.
Nobody does it better.
They've got a group in town, and they were having this initiation of some kind, and I think you probably know about it, where they take and they put these pieces of cucumber and fish in the guy's pocket and make him hop around on one foot crying out, "Toodles, toodles." What are you going to think? I suppose you'll have a little story on that one of these days.
Hello. Gee, I just wander. I don't care. Yeah, sure. Gee, okay, whatever you say. You're just doesn't it kind of? Oh, hey, it's time to say ta-ta, bit of a pip-pip. Divvy that up amongst you.
But just keep it coming. How'd you learn to do the things you do?
Isn't that nice?
My buddy.
Yes, that's right.
Seattle?
Ray Ramsey! Ray Ramsey, that's who you are.
Mary.
Nancy's friend?
Yeah.
Teresa.
No, Mary.
Well, you'll always be Teresa me, Mary.
Nobody does it half as good as you.
I don't know if I like Joe standing here and Jim standing there and Christmas standing there and Mike standing here and Dave sitting back there.
There you go.
Oh, gosh. Hey, listen, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, honey child. And I want to thank you, honey child.
My pleasure.
And I want to thank you for doing what you did. And this is a class act, KOMO. And Stephen is joining us, and he is a really class act.
Quickly tell us what you'll be doing with the
Here
next
and
week
there
or
and every
month
place.
or-
I'll be around the Pacific Northwest, and we'll be down there in Nevada. We'll be back there on the East Coast, and we're going to be flying, kid.
Well, now, for all you people who want to get in touch with Ray, because you've been calling all day, you send your cards and letters at KOMO TV, 100 4th Avenue North, 98109. We'll see that the cards get to you.
Let's hear from you, even if it's only a check. No, I'm just kidding. Now we got enough to make
Always
do.
the one-liners.
Enjoy. You
Yes.
heard it, old friend.
Bless your
I get a
hearts.
kiss. I get a mwah.
Oh.